Welcome to this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts either through their industry insights, information, or by simply learning from them. And today we have got Supreme Court Senior Advocate Vivek Sood, sir, from whom we'll try to understand the legal angle on cryptocurrency. Sir, you are all set to go to the courts, and I'm very thankful for you that you have taken out time for a quick chat with us. Thank you very much, sir, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Right, sir. So,
Yes.
sir, coming straight to the point, a few days back, budget was presented, and in the budget speech, our finance minister, she talked about the digital rupee and also about the taxation part and all. So, उसके बाद से बहुत सारे लोगों को उम्मीद लग गई कि शायद क्रिप्टो करेंसी का टाइम आ गया और उनको लगा कि अपना टाइम आ गया है। आज मैंने टी शर्ट भी उन्हीं के लिए पहन रखा है कि अपना टाइम आ गया है, बट मामला अभी यह है कि अपना टाइम कब आएगा। A lot of people have invested money into that. So just trying to understand, sir, can you clear the air on this, looking from a legal angle? Is crypto investing legal in India as of today?
Okay. First of all, I must say that cryptocurrency is a misnomer. It is not a currency in the eyes of law.
Okay.
Now, by calling it currency, investors are being defrauded and brought into this crypto investment. There is only one currency in India, the Indian rupee, as per the RBI Act. Today, if I go to the market and if I tender a US dollar for purchase of goods and services, it is not a legal tender. What to speak of crypto, even a US dollar in India is not a legal tender by law.
Right,
The
sir.
only currency we have in India is the Indian rupee. So let us not call it cryptocurrency.
Okay.
At least legally, you cannot call it cryptocurrency. You can at the most call it an asset that has come into existence and as a brainchild of technology and some technocrats.
Right.
Because of this trading, because of the I would say aggressive trading in crypto, the government in this budget has deemed it appropriate to impose capital gains tax
Right.
on
Right.
on the profit that is earned by selling crypto. Say, I will not call it a cryptocurrency. Let us call it a crypto asset at the most. So therefore, I come back to the question you raised. It is not a currency in the eyes of law. It is at the most a technological asset that has been created in the world of technology. And people have started trading in this crypto technological asset. And because a lot of money is changing hands, a lot of profit is being earned, therefore the government has deemed it appropriate to impose capital gains tax on the profit that is earned on the sale of crypto, the asset, the technical asset.
Okay. Because sir, a lot of people are very happy कि government ने टैक्स अगर लगा दिया तो शायद it is some sort of a tacit approval या in a long term short term government शायद तैयार हो रही है क्रिप्टो करेंसी या क्रिप्टो को एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी देने के लिए। काफी लोग उस एंगल से देख रहे हैं, इसीलिए आपसे बात करने की जरूरत हुई कि लीगल एंगल जो है इस पे क्या है। तो सर, मैं अभी जो मैंने थोड़ा बहुत जानकारी है पढ़ा है, उसके हिसाब से 45,000 करोड़ के करीब जो है इंडियन इन्वेस्टर्स हैव पुट अप इन प्राइवेट क्रिप्टो करेंसीज। ऐसे चीजों में ये जो लीगल एंगल आपने बताया, व्हाट इज योर एडवाइस टू दोज investing in cryptocurrency from Indian investors actually?
In my view, I would call it a speculative asset. The crypto asset can be said to be at the highest, in my view, a very speculative asset. And Ajay, I must say, अपना टाइम नहीं आएगा.
Okay, okay, okay.
जो
I
आपने
don't have it.
the
I have
t-shirt
not
that you
known.
are wearing, अपना
Yes,
टाइम आएगा. In my view, अपना टाइम नहीं आएगा. See,
right, right,
because it's a creation in the virtual world. It has no sovereign sanction. It has no government sanction. Merely because the government is imposing a tax on the profit on the sale of crypto, it does not imply that crypto has become a currency. Crypto has become a lawful asset recognized by the government of India. Now, see, there are examples that we have:
right. Mhm. Right, sir.
tobacco,
Yes, yes.
cigarettes,
Hmm.
liquor. They are taxed by the government. They are permitted. They are permitted by the government to be consumed and traded.
Right, right,
But still, but still, there is no freedom of business and profession in these commodities like liquor,
right,
like cigarettes. That's why you have prohibition laws that are imposed by different states on these commodities. And these prohibitions are upheld constitutionally because it has been recognized that this cannot be claimed as a legitimate constitutional freedom, to consume and trade in liquor and cigarettes.
right,
Similarly, just because capital gains tax has been imposed in this budget on crypto, it does not imply any form of legality to crypto as an asset. It is a speculative asset. Like lotteries are there in
Hmm.
the system. Like speculation is permissible in stocks, in shares. So this is also a speculative asset that has come into existence in the virtual world. And because of the magnitude of trading in crypto, the government has deemed it appropriate, and rightly so, to impose taxes. But I repeat, there is only one currency in India, that is the Indian rupee. Now, there is some misunderstanding which I must clear.
Yes, sir.
you know the honorable finance minister, the RBI governor, they have been speaking about e-rupee. But let us not misunderstand e-rupee as a cryptocurrency. No, it will only be the digitized version of the Indian rupee that
Okay.
is being talked about.
Yes.
So no form of legitimacy or legality has been granted to crypto, by virtue of just imposing a capital gains tax on this speculative virtual asset, if I may say so.
Right, sir. It is being said that cryptocurrency it's being used for criminal activities. What is your sense on this, sir? What is your view on this? How do you see this?
Yes, I would agree with this idea. I would agree with this thought, because there is no sovereign backing, there is no regulatory mechanism, there is no central registry. So therefore, crypto is being misused as proceeds of crime, or as a consideration in criminal activities and for money laundering, etc. For example, if I have to clandestinely pay somebody in a
Right.
foreign land in the dark web. Suppose I want to pay a hacker
Right.
or
Hmm.
some
Hmm.
other criminal. I
Hmm.
have to only give him the password, you know.
Okay.
And once he has the password, he becomes the owner, or you may call, he has control over that crypto, the crypto
Right.
asset.
Right, sir.
And you bypass the entire legal system, you bypass the entire regulatory mechanism of the RBI, you bypass the entire government machinery. So therefore crypto is being misused also, for criminal activities. Now, having said that, I'm not saying that all crypto trading is a criminal activity. No.
Right.
When
Okay.
you say that 45,000 crores is being traded in crypto in India, so much of it is legitimate trading also. For example, Ajay, I must share with you,
Right.
my wife has also bought crypto asset. Now she's a simple lady who runs a small boutique and looks after the home, but she's also attracted to this crypto trading. So she's invested some savings. Now that's legitimate trading. Much of the trading is legitimate. I will not say crypto per se is criminal, or it's something, some kind of crypto is not supari money only.
Okay.
So a
Okay.
lot of legitimate trading is also happening, but it is also being misused for criminal activities, especially in the dark web, as we call it.
Right, sir. Right, sir. I know you got to go to the court. You got, got several cases lined up. So very quickly, I would just ask you this last question. Should cryptocurrency be regulated by the government as such, government of India? World over things are changing. What is your thought of this?
See, in my view, it cannot become a currency. Please understand.
Right.
So therefore, to say that it is a currency and the government should regulate this currency, it is an incorrect statement to make. I don't believe that it is a currency. Therefore, there is no question of government regulating it as a currency. No. But definitely, government should regulate the trading in crypto, and that will happen because, see, by imposing capital gains tax on the profit on the sale of crypto, so the
Right.
tax department has come into the picture. So tomorrow,
Right.
when investors do not disclose capital gains on the sale of crypto, the tax department will come into the picture, has already come into the picture now.
Right, sir.
So
Right.
therefore, crypto is being regulated to some extent from the tax perspective. In my view, it will be further regulated in future to protect vulnerable investors. Now, Ajay, you asked me the question, should people invest?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would not invest in crypto. I would not invest in crypto. It is a virtual speculative asset. I would want to keep away from crypto, but each to his own. Every investor has his own sensibility, and he has the right to invest in whatever asset he wants to. Now, Ajay, for example, if somebody was to start selling land on Jupiter or on the sun, would you buy it? I would not. So, but if people want to buy land on the moon and Jupiter in the hope that someday something will happen and we will have some taxi service taking us to Jupiter and you
Right.
can make in millions and billions out of it. So that's the prerogative of every individual. Every citizen is sovereign. So let him invest. But I would like to keep away from the crypto because also, when you talk of people multiplying their money by 10,000 times and 5,000 times, it is
Yes.
highly unrealistic.
Yes, in fact, I was reading this, and I guess it was a fact that I read that in 2010 the first crypto trading happened, for paying for pizzas. दो पिज्जा खरीदने के लिए यूएस में 10,000 बिटकॉइन दिए गए, और आज उसकी अगर कीमत देखी जाए तो इट्स अराउंड $400 million. तो अभी उसको इंडियन रुपी में कन्वर्ट, तो दिस इज द अमाउंट ऑफ मनी पीपल आर एक्सपेक्टिंग.
So Ajay, that's the game plan of some of these companies. Now I'll tell you, a friend of mine told me the other day that some new crypto asset has come into the market.
Yes.
And they are saying that we will give 1 million cryptos free to people, whoever will click on that link. So once 1 million cryptos are distributed free, and the company keeps 10 million with itself, and then trading will start in that 1 million. And because of the hype, the value of that 1 million will multiply. But you can imagine what will be the valuation of the promoters of that crypto who have withheld for themselves 10 million of those cryptos. So, this is a game that is being played, and I feel it is no better than, the money that is used in that game called Monopoly. Now, if you start calling the Monopoly money as real money, then God save you. God save you.
Right, sir. Right. You have explained things very well. So my last question is, in the backdrop of the budget and the new what you call reality that abhi apna time nahi aayega, what is your revised advice to your wife at home?
To my wife?
Huh? On the
I have told her, that please don't use my hard-earned money. The money that I earn, after all these hearings in the court, after trying to convince the judges.
She's running a boutique, sir.
For the relief for my client, it's hard-earned money. So at least don't use my money into crypto. So you use your own money, your savings. And I have also advised her, please do not, expose yourself beyond 5% of your entire portfolio in this virtual fantasy called crypto.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Fair enough. I got to rush also. So on this note, it's a wrap on this special edition of the KAJ Masterclass. Thank you very much, sir, for joining in.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to interact with you.
Thank you. Sir.